Good afternoon, everyone. I am Daya Vaghani, and today we have a presentation on the paper Cultural Studies. And in that, I have selected the topic is Risk Society and COVID-19. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible? Okay. So today's my topic is Risk Society and COVID-19. So Risk Society is basically the thinker are founded is Ulrich Beck. Ulrich Beck is a contemporary German philosopher, socialist, and modernity. And he is German sociologist who has written extensively about risk and also written about the globalization. And who wrote Ulrich Beck wrote more about risk and globalization. And he said this risk society is which is inherited in modern society and which leads us to the formation of risk society. This is his works, Risk Society Towards a New Modernity. And in his work, Beck says about what is risk society. He says that a society in which the unknown and intended consequences come to be a dominant force in history and society. He also said that it is a catastrophical society and in which the exceptional condition threatens to become the norm. What is risk society? I have taken a reference from the Pramod K. Nair's guidance book about introduction to the cultural studies. And here, Pramod K. Nair says that contemporary critical theory has had to negotiate with massive environmental disaster, industrial disaster, and 9/11 and other catastrophic events. And most contemporary social theory examines the role of the such events play in culture. And one of the most influential of such theories is that of the risk society. So, what is the main problem of regarding the risk society is that it is not only limited to the one country, but it is in the era of globalization, risk society spread in the whole world and the whole classes of the society. According to British socialist, who is also a very well-known thinker of the risk society, Anthony Giddens, he says about the risk society that a society increasingly preoccupied with the future and with the safety, which generates the notions of risk. Defining risk by Ulrich Beck, he says that risk is an industrial society has created many new dangers of risk unknown in previous ages. And according to him, there are three. There was an earthquake, risk like earthquake. There was an epidemic. There was a pandemic. There was a famine, and there were floods. So, in the present era of industrialization, the nature to risk has undergone tremendously changed. Earlier, there was no absence to risk, but these risks were natural dangers or hazards. A socialist of risk society. So industrial society created new dangers and risk of society, and it doesn't mean that before there were no risk. There were risks about nature and other disasters. So risk is modern society that are created by our own scientific and our technological advancements. In classical or industrial society, the idea was equality, and the notions of welfare, humanism, and freedom and equality were inspired by the Enlightenment. This ideal is abundant in the new modernity, and in classical modernity, people achieve solidarity to attain equality. COVID-19 in risk society. So, risk society does not merely arise from the reality that daily life has generally become the dangerous. Today, social risks have become part of our daily lives as human beings. We face so many risks in our everyday lives. And the German socialist Ulrich Beck defined them as a systematic way to dealing with the perils and insecurity resulting from modernization. and he attributed this issue to a broad change, which he called the reflexive modernism, where the unintended and unpredictable impact of modern life on modernity take place. According to Turner, in the risk society, the the people concerns are shifted from natural disaster to the perils resulting from human activities, and which are often global and are often says that widespread. Risk society does not merely arise from the reality that daily life has generally become more dangerous. The problem is more about fading and border uncontrollable risks. In the context of pandemic, a disease like and is particular COVID-19, which can be defined as the disease of risk society, and this controllable border falls in the noticeable visible from all developing to developed countries. According to in his book Risk Society, Beck wrote about risk that risk may be defined as systematic way dealing with hazards and insecurity indulged and introduced by modernity itself. So this is the definition of risk given by Beck himself. And Beck carried on explaining that risks are spread within globalized industries. And common example of the risks are pollution, biological weapons, and nuclear and chemical, and disease of civilization. For example, COVID-19. So the most dominant explanation for the emergence of COVID-19 is that humans were infected by an animal in an open market in China city. So the way COVID-19 spread around the world shows that modern world is globalized and so interconnected, and it allowed the virus to introduce easily many countries. Uh, Based on Berwick's theory, such interconnectivity is full of risks, and that the society has failed to identify and act upon proactively. For example, pollution and health hazards and terrorism shows that the tools of proactively tackle such as risk and are not available and are not well developed. That is who is responsible for the global interconnectivity, who is responsible for the expansion of aviation or for tourism and jobs and interdependence. The answer could be says that all of us, we all are responsible for all these risks. uh, Social progress and the development of risks without being able to localize responsibility reflects Beck's reference to a boomerang effects, in the sense that the consequences of social progress are backfiring and strike all people regardless of social, even those who actually produce them. So some countries easily blame China for producing the COVID-19 and spreading COVID-19 without controlling the virus by China and without preventing it. As Lesh and Vinay write in the introduction of Beck's book on Risk Society, that we are therefore concerned no longer exclusively with making nature useful or the releasing mankind from traditional constraint, but also an essential with problems resulting from techno-economical development itself. Power relationships, visibility, and responsibility in the management of COVID-19. So, what is the interesting things to understand about COVID-19? It is not only production and destruction, but the management of the COVID-19 is also very important, and the management was done by experts of the COVID-19. As we have seen during the time of pandemic, we follow the instruction by experts. In the case of COVID-19, governments largely relied on the experts in the epidemiology, virology, and public health to restrict the spread of the virus. Through the process of formulating and implementing the measures, a risk which was previously presented as invisible was turned into the visibles, and responsibility and accountability had now an owner, and two opposing groups were symbolically constructed. So the risk of COVID-19 become visible visible in the sense of that is a virus that existed out there and could spread through the help of people who did not comply. So that invisible enemy was turned into enemy with allies, we turn into the visibility and whose spread increase when people's sociality increase. COVID-19 and social inequalities. Uh, Although Beck explained how risks in modern society cause social classes to be less important, he also clarified that risk may result in inequality. And as Beck wrote that the worldwide equalization of risk positions must not deceive as us about new social inequalities within the affiliation by risk, and some people are affected than others by distribution and growth of risks, that is social risk position spring up. uh, Based on the Beck's theory of risk society, the point here is the process of producing, disturbing, and managing risk, and not if the measures indeed control the spread of the virus. What the COVID-19 pandemic showed was that humanity was not ready to respond even, evenly and comfortably. The discussion of Beck's risk society shows that humanity is still not ready for third COVID-19 wave for a new pandemic. So this part of Beck's theory to COVID-19 could apply that there is a variety of social and economical consequences of COVID-19, ranging from reduced warfare, social isolation, and increased need for food and increased need for medicine supplies. To conclude, I would like to say that through this we come to know that how society handles the future pandemics. And as COVID-19 was produced and distributed by social progress due to globalization, and it has been managed by experts without the involvement of lay people in decision making and without taking into account structural inequalities. These are my references. Thank you.
Okay, you can stop sharing. And now in your presentation, this citation that you have made here, you have cited good articles, good work is cited to prove this point. The point also is well argued also in context of COVID-19 context. And you try to integrate also the source quite well. For example, on this slide, Mansouri, Fardin, Turner. So now see, when you see Mansouri, Fardin, you go to M. If it is alphabetically arranged as Fardin, then it should be Fardin only here. That way, this is called parenthesis citation here. That you have to. Turner also should be there at the end. Is it there mentioned? Turner is mentioned. Okay. Fardin also is mentioned, I think. Fardin, okay. Then Beck you referred well, quite well. This also quite well done. Yeah, Lesh and Wine. Here you are referring to this. Now, are they referred? Which book is it? How can we know that book? Yeah, so that we need to check, no, that which book, which is cited. So in the citation, how can I say that in which book is this? Lesh and Wine. So it is better to put with L, an introduction, and then that book comes. So that is how it is checked that your sources are very well integrated or not. So this, or if it is there, then in parenthesis it should be mentioned, or clear things should be given. That back means which work you are talking about. Back there. Okay, then. Ralston and Gallia, you have cited again. Integrated well. This is the right way to integrate. But I want this both in the at the end of the citation also. First, you have to. I'm not saying only first. What I said. હા પેલું નામ હોય એના સરનેમ થી આવે પણ બીજાનું નામ તો આવે જ. બીજાનું નામ મૂક્યું છે તમે? Not, you're not put, na? So then we can connect that કે આ એ જ આર્ટિકલ ની તમે વાત કરો, કારણ કે એક વ્યક્તિએ સ્વતંત્ર આર્ટિકલ પણ લખ્યો હોય ને કોઈની સાથે પણ લખ્યો હોય, તો એ એમાં નથી પકડાતું કે કોનો આર્ટિકલ ની you are talking about. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, but this article, this book, it is a good source. This article, which is cited, also is from authentic source, nih.gov. Normally, .gov sites are authentic sites, and from there, Springer also is an authentic or a qualitative platform for journals. Springer, you see a horse, chess no je ghodo hoy, tevo logo આવે છે Springer માં. So a source માંથી કશું મળે તો that also is very authentic one. Okay? And in this also they have referred, they are talking about in context of Risk Society by Ulrich Beck. That also is very important. Okay, so that also is well referred and well cited also here. And this is the book which you were Anthony Giddens book, which you have cited in the source also. Okay, fine. So by and large, it is good. One or two minor errors are there, which you can just keep in mind next time when you work on this. And your other. Yeah, okay. Your total score is 93%. That is very good. And almost all your work is also done. So what is the total number of the work that is assigned? Anybody has counted total number of the work that is assigned? Okay, 93. That is good. Okay. And in the test that you have appeared, you are standing. Yeah. Okay.